The U.S. auto industry is bracing for an EV winter, and it's not hard to see why. Electric vehicles are facing a perfect storm of policy changes, tariffs, and supply chain upheavals that have prompted automakers to revise their strategies, lay off workers, and double down on hybrids and gasoline vehicles. I'm Jack, and with me is Jillian. CEOs have been sounding the alarm bells for a while, with Ford boss Jim Farley predicting that EV market share in the U.S. would nearly halve to around 5% in the near term.
Crazy, right? The end of the $7,500 tax credit for new electric vehicles in September prompted this prediction, and Tesla CEO Elon Musk warned that the company could face a rough few quarters as federal support for electric cars was rolled back.
Listen to this. The initial signs suggest they may have been right, with EV sales collapsing nearly 49% in October.
That's insane. A 49% drop in sales is a huge deal. Stephanie Valdez-Streety estimated that EVs would now make up around 24% of new car sales by 2030, far from the aspirational target of half set by the Biden administration 4 years ago.
We're not going to see a huge growth in the next couple of years, and a lack of affordable EVs is still the main barrier for adoption.
I mean, it's not like people don't want to buy electric vehicles. It's just that they're so expensive. The global auto industry is still reeling from the impact of U.S. tariffs and has faced a pileup of supply chain headaches, including a temporary shortage of crucial chips and a fire at a major Ford aluminum supplier.
The whole combination of everything in the water right now is causing some automakers to either cancel or delay electric vehicle programs.
Like Nissan, which said it would stop selling its Ariya SUV in the US a week before Honda cut its Acura ZDX electric crossover due to market conditions.
Jeep has put some planned EVs for the US on hold, while Ram has canceled its all-electric Ram 1500 REV and is focusing on a plug-in hybrid pickup instead.
That's not good for the environment or for the people who want to buy electric vehicles. Meanwhile, some automakers are doubling down on a tried and tested strategy: build more hybrids and combustion engine vehicles.
Toyota announced a nearly $1 billion investment to boost hybrid production in the U.S., while GM unveiled plans to build several new gas-powered vehicles in June as part of a $4 billion manufacturing overhaul.
These efforts have received a boost from the Trump administration, which opened the door for car makers to sell combustion engine vehicles for longer by gutting emissions rules.
Speaking at a tech conference, Ford CFO Sherry House said she expected a contraction in the U.S. electric vehicle market, adding the company would likely respond by investing in gas-powered vehicles like its Mustang and Raptor lines.
We're bright to be leaning into these products that are just passion products. I mean, these are vehicles that people love. Last week's deep dive into the auto industry got me thinking, is the government really doing enough to support EV adoption?
I mean, it seems like they're just paying lip service to the idea of going green. One company that is confident it can ride out the EV winter is Tesla.
Elon Musk may have warned of a bumpy road in the summer, but the billionaire has struck a more confident tone since then, telling investors he expects the company's AI and robotaxi initiatives to vastly boost demand for its vehicles.
Tesla also weathered the steep drop-off in EV sales in October better than its rivals, with deliveries falling 35.3% month over month.
That's not a bad performance considering the circumstances. The Texas-based company introduced cut-price versions of its most popular vehicles last month, following the loss of the tax credit.
However, Tesla has not launched a new vehicle since the Cybertruck in 2023, and Musk has been clear that the company's future lies in its Optimus robot and Cybercab robotaxi, both of which he said are set to begin mass production next year.
Other automakers are racing to fill the affordable EV gap, with GM launching a new version of the Chevy Bolt starting at just under $30,000 last month, and Ford teasing an electric truck set to roll out in 2027 at a similar price tag.
With electric vehicles still around $10,000 more expensive on average than their gas-powered counterparts, more affordable options are needed for EVs to shake off their winter blues and become mainstream in the US.
Without them, the US risks ceding the rest of the globe to China's EV makers. The world's going electric, right? The Chinese players are continuing to innovate and come out with new products that are inexpensive and high tech.
With the delay in growing that market share in the US, I think there's a risk the US could fall further behind. So what do you think? Should the US be doing more to support the adoption of electric vehicles?
Share this with a friend and subscribe to our channel for more content like this.